Welcome back and welcome to the Current Reads. This week we are taking a trip up north to the Savanna Public Library District. And joining us now is the library's director, Mary Myers. Mary, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we've had a rainy few days, which are perfect for cuddling up with a good book, or, if you're hitting the pool this weekend when things heat up. So, Mary, you pulled the 3 most popular books in Savannah right now for us, 2 for adults, 1 for kids. So let's start with the younger audience. Which book is crushing it right now?
Well, the series Wings of Fire, it's a 15-book series by Tui Sutherland. And the series opens with the prophecy of 5 dragonettes, which are adolescent dragons. And the dragons are destined to finally end the war that the dragon tribes have been having for years in their land. So the dragonettes have been hidden away in a secret cave for their protection for many years, and then the series follows their adventures to fulfill their destiny to help end the war in their land. Whenever
you start something with a 15-book series, I know it's going to be good.
Yes, it is, and the kids really enjoy it. And actually, there have been parents who've gotten involved with reading them too, and they like that.
I was going to say, I see a lot of teachers really liking those books too as well. So.
Yes.
But let's move on to the adults right now. Tell me about Lessons in Chemistry.
Well, Lessons in Chemistry is not a brand new book, but it's still very popular. It's historical fiction because it takes place in California in the early 1960s. And the main character is Elizabeth Zott, and she's a scientist, especially a chemist. And of course, in the 1960s, being a chemist in an all-male, practically, environment, she has to fight for a lot of respect. And she becomes pregnant and has to quit her job. And so she has to find a new one. And she finds a job by hosting a cookery show at the time. But she doesn't make fun of it. She makes it into chemistry lessons and so forth, and it becomes very popular. But the most interesting thing is that it shows the problems that women in science had in those early years getting respect. So it's very relatable.
Yeah, no kidding. And the final book maybe isn't quite as relatable, but Mary, it's one I teased before the commercial break. What is Eruption?
Well, Eruption is a thriller about a volcanic eruption in Hawaii. And the story takes place about the secrets that have been kept by the military that for decades. And so they are starting to be revealed when they find out that this volcano is going to erupt. And so the scientists and the other groups have to work together to try to solve this problem. It was written by Michael Crichton, and he passed away in 2008 without finishing the book. And so his wife worked with James Patterson to finish it.
I think that's so special. Michael, of course, is behind Twisters and a whole bunch of films that we love. But besides books, we also wanted to talk about some programs the Savanna Library is hosting. So the first one has to do with Explore Illinois. What's that all about?
Well, it's Explore More Illinois, actually. It's an online place where patrons of the library that is participating can go to get free and discounted tickets to museums, science centers, sporting events, zoos, parks, and theaters, and other fun things. So all they have to do is make sure that they have a library card, and it's not just Savannah, it's other libraries in Illinois also. So it's a really wonderful program.
That's a great resource. And then do you have any children's programming coming up in August?
Yes, we're going to have our children's program starting the 5th of August, and our theme is going to be Smokey the Bear because he's 80 years old. And so we're going to be reading about fire safety, which is really pretty predominant because there are so many fires in the fire season. So we'll be not only talking about fire safety at home, but the fire safety, of course, in the forests and so forth to make sure that the kids are learning how to be safe.
And for that one, I know you have to sign up or RSVP by the end of July. So we've got a link up on our website for that. But Mary, I can't thank you enough for your time today. Thank you so much for bringing us up to Savannah.
Well, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And hey, if you guys at home want to check out any of the book titles we talked about or the programs, you can find out more information on our website underneath the As Seen on TV tab.